They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
We all know her as Glinda the Good Witch, but personally, I knew nothing about the actress behind one of the most famous characters in Hollywood history, and what I found was beyond anything I imagined. I wanted to know more. I'm Keith Listener, and this is my series on the great artist who changed how we look at the world. Okay, this is what I found. Before she was Glinda, Billie Burke was the toast of two continents, the daughter of a Barnum and Bailey circus clown. She made her stage debut in London in 1903 and conquered Broadway by 1907. She was so famous that department stores sold the Billie Burke dress with her signature flat collar and lace trim. Her wardrobe came from Lucille, the great couturier, Lady Duff Gordon. She was a fashion influencer more than a century before the word even existed. In 1914, she married Florence Ziegfeld, the most famous showman in America. If you've never heard of him, Ziegfeld invented the modern spectacle. His Ziegfeld Follies were lavish Broadway revues, part fashion show, part variety act, staged with a scale and glamour no one had ever seen. He turned chorus girls into national celebrities, the famous Ziegfeld Girls, and launched stars like Fanny Brice, Will Rogers, and W.C. Fields. Marrying him was like marrying Broadway itself, and she knew exactly what she was walking into. She later wrote, "I knew Flo Ziegfeld was a dangerous man, and that even if she had known the tortures and frustrations the next 18 years would bring, she would have kept right on falling in love." The marriage was glamorous and turbulent. His attention wandered. She stayed. And here's the part that rarely gets told. She was also his financial backer, putting her own money into his shows. Then, 1929 wiped them out. Burke had $500,000 saved in her own name, untouched by the crash, and it went toward his debts. In 1932, while filming A Bill of Divorcement, the movie that introduced Katharine Hepburn to the world, she got the call that Ziegfeld had died. She fainted on set. She attended his funeral, and then she went back to work. She rebuilt herself as a comic character actress, earned an Oscar nomination for Merrily We Live, and refused to declare bankruptcy, working for years to pay off what he owed. Then, in 1939, at 54, she floated down in a pink gown and a bubble of light and asked a lost little girl,
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
The woman who had survived heartbreak, ruin, and grief became the screen's greatest symbol of kindness. That is not irony. That is earned. And that was Billie Burke.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.